Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Industrial Faith. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to episode 12 of Factorio 4X, your 15-minute Factorio fix. What I'm doing here is I'm putting together the production modules here, trying to get everything all nice and pretty and aligned and ready to go. I'm building 1s and 2s. Now 3 is the max, and again, this is the first time I've ever built them. I didn't know. So, yeah. What I end up doing later is I end up putting, I end up doing all the conversion to level 3s in my inventory. And it takes 60 seconds a pop to do that. It's kind of crazy. Now this over and under scheme seems to work pretty well for a lot of stuff. There we go. That's everything we need for 1 and 2s. Get everything rolling. And there we go. Just let it chunk. And I've also diverted, I have 3 feeding the, is it 3 or 4? I had 3 or 4 feeding, and then 1 feeding a chest, so that'll sort of be my own stash. So, running more rail, because I'm going to have to. And here I'm envisioning building the turrets again. And I do put them in. The only thing is I don't know of a way to see the range on a turret. If when you planted them they came with a nice method of seeing how it worked, then that'd be great, but they don't. So defender capsules. Now, defender capsules are, well, defender capsules are interesting. You have to go into the fray to use them. You just can't, well, you just can't, how do I put it? They just don't go attack the enemy. You can't tell them to attack the enemy. They defend you, so they stay in your proximity. Here we go. Now I'm building ammo, because I plan on filling the tank up with ammunition and machine gun ammunition, taking a drive. Now, I've been reading up on the tank, and what I've also read about the tanks, the tank is a very poor late game vehicle. It's really not that good. So here I'm just moving stuff around, trying to make it neater. Because at some point, what am I? Ah, yes, I believe. More defender cap, or more ammunition, because, you know, you need ammo. And this ammo actually works fairly well for a fairly long time. Ah, yes. This is where I believe this is where I start building defender capsules. I think I built quite a lot of them, actually. There we go. It's amazing how many things in this game take gears. I mean, obviously it's kind of like real life, but it's amazing in this game how many things you just need gears for. Alright. I think I set up laser production very soon. Although I am making them in my inventory, so make of it what you will. But I do have to set up lasers very soon. Now, the fun thing is these big long ones, they have a tremendous reach of their own. But the long distance will only attach to others of their type. If you want to attach to any other power source, you actually have to use the smaller ones. Dun dun, here we are. Alright. So it's at this point I'm internally thinking, I hope that holds. I really hope that holds, because I don't know how big the biter attacks are going to be. So I'm making a bigger gate. And a more robust gate as well. Hopefully we'll be able to stand up. I hope 3 walls is good enough for biters. I hope so. And a little light. And here I go, making everything look nice and pretty. Because, you know, why not? There we go. First attack. First attack. And there's me saving it, just in case something horrible happens. 1 biter. And it actually looks like that might be a decent-sized biter, actually. That was a spitter, I'm sorry. Because a regular biter probably would have died before it got to my turrets. Alright, so this is where I start deciding, alright, I have to build some... Absolutely have to build lasers. There's no 2 ways about it. This isn't half bad. That's a pretty clever build, actually. Who knew, right? Now I'm out of trackling parts. Now you notice I'm still using yellow belts. The reason for that is mostly because my smelting lines are so short that even red wouldn't help the throughput. If your smelting lines are long, that's when the higher belts really help. Here we go. I do like building like this with the underground belts. Really like it. Don't know why. There we go. Just getting everything it needs. Until once I hook the batteries up anyways. There we go. And again, you just wander off. But I'll take the batteries, the laser turrets it's made, and I'll go bolster the front line because the biters have been denied access to me, and I don't know how angry they are. Now, they're only at 41% evolution. I don't know what that means. My pollution isn't that heavy, though, because I have the big lake surrounding me. So... Now 4 lasers is actually a darn decent amount. And that ought to hold my gate. I could have put in 8. Would it have been overkill? Maybe. Who knows? But at the same time, overkill when defending yourself is better than nothing. Honestly, I'd rather do overkill than anything else. There we go, grabbing some ammo. Grabbing magazines of ammo. Getting rid of my train stuff. What am I doing here? I think I'm going to lay more solar. Have some accumulators. They're delicious. Look at that. It's a lot of solar. Now here's the thing. Solar energy is good. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Just because it lowers your pollution. Like during the day, I have very little pollution. At night, I've got more because my generators are running. And steam energy produces a lot of pollution. Which is interesting. They show the pollution coming from the steam engines itself. That's actually not where the pollution comes from. Steam engines have one product, steam, and they only release essentially water. They don't release anything else. There's nothing else for them to release. The boilers, the little tiny boiler things that you feed, those are the ones that actually produce all the pollution. So I don't know if they've modeled that in the game. I haven't the slightest idea. I'm sitting here, I'm like, I really can't see what I'm doing. I keep forgetting I have long reach, so I'm always running over. Still in vanilla Factorio settings. It's actually pretty foolish to set these up at night. The accumulators, because they'll start drawing power to charge, and that'll put an increased load on your electrical system, which isn't something you want to do. There's the defenders. Spoiler alert, my use of defender capsules gets me killed. It's kind of hilarious. But that's because I don't have power armor, I don't have shields, I don't have any of the high-end stuff you need to use defender capsules. I'm unequipped for using defender capsules, and I try to anyways. Now, if you notice, my copper is abysmal. And it looks like it just reset, so... what am I building here? Oh, repair tools. And I forget to put a... There we go. Those things are so important. They're gears and electrical circuit boards. Don't ask me how that works. I have no idea, but it does. Just mentally visualizing what you do when you put together circuit boards, breadboards, whatever you want to call them, circuit boards, and gears, and how you attach those together to make them a repair kit, I don't know. So there I'm with my energy, my 1.5 gigajoules. Now if it was gigawatt, that'd be interesting. Okay, so we're low on stuff. And here I'm getting rid of my inventory because I am about to go... I think this is where I'm going to start my push for the biters. Yeah, landfill, repair kits. Yeah, I'm ready to go. And believe it or not, this is actually... It's fun, but at the same time it's very... how do you call it? Very anticlimactic. It's just... It's a plodding thing. It's like... you just... You know, add more... You know, and... That's it. Just dunk, dunk, dunk. What else am I grabbing? Concrete? Or walls? I'm grabbing concrete. The funny thing is, and walls. Concrete, I hardly ever use any of the concrete. So here's our foothold in the new world while I build a road. So it's fast to get there. Tree chopping. It would not be complete without it. And this is all I do, just build a little fire base. And the reason I build the opening in the back is so the biters can get in. Otherwise, they'll attack the walls. And now the opening's gone, and I don't care. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll wrap this up. Thank you for joining me for the latest episode of Factorio 4X, your 15-minute Factorio fix. It's been a pleasure. I hope to see you again in another episode. Have a good night, and bye-bye.